Jerry.
All right, what's going on, my people, and welcome to the Sn95 Power Channel. So I've been told that I'm a impatient man at times. So being this impatient man that I am, I have not been able to get back over to the build garage to spray paint the valve covers, upper intake manifold, and the caster camber plates. So that's pretty much the only last couple of things I have to do in order to complete the engine bay beautification part of this project. I do have an oil pan gasket. I just went and got that today. I'm going to try to work on that today. But before I get into that, I'm going to let my impatientness-tivity, if that's a word, get the best of me. So on my other videos, I use this Por 15 engine enamel, and I sprayed the timing cover and I sprayed the valve cover. Being that I can't wait to get back over there to the garage, I'm basically going to brush this on. Now, it's most commonly used application-wise with a brush, but some people do spray it, and when I sprayed it, I had great results. I'm trying to figure out where my timing cover is. It's up there. I'm not going to get it. But since I've already spray painted a passenger side valve cover, I took this one off, and this one was on the car, and I'm going to brush application of this Por 15 on this valve cover. Now we're going to prep it first. We've got some Dawn dishwashing detergent. We're going to use that, soak it up, and soak up the sponge and clean the valve cover. I have a gray Scotch-Brite pad. We'll scuff it. And for application, we're just gonna use these foam pads, and I'm gonna use one of Bryson's school paint brushes. So pretty much, I'll use the paint brushes to get in these little small crevices right here. But for the most part, I can use the wide foam brush to apply to the rest of the valve cover. So let's get started. So I have to say that this is my first time using this Por 15 engine enamel. I did a lot of research from YouTube University, and it seems like most people brush this stuff on. And I've seen some people do it on valve covers, but for the majority of people who use this stuff, they use it to coat the engine block. I originally had the idea of powder coating all these parts, but you know, I'm Mr. DIY, and just doing some research, I stumbled upon this, and I was really digging the way the black gloss look. Not too much of the finish I've seen on some of the engine bays, but I did see a couple of people spray paint this online, and I decided to give it a try. And let's kind of dig into what I'm doing right here. The instructions say apply wet. Now, you know, that's a very general statement. When, you know, I think of something being wet, I think of it being saturated. And so, yeah, I kind of oversaturate these parts with the Por 15. And, you know, after watching this video, I went totally overboard on this stuff, thinking that it does have some self-leveling properties, but it's not going to defy the laws of physics. So, you know, this stuff is going to run. And you can just see it running right there. And I'm making it wet in my, oh man, it's a song from Twister back in the day, Get It Wet, sorry. But yeah, so I'm just trying to apply it as heavy as possible. And, you know, you can see it just running for its life. All right, so here's our finished product, and let me just be honest, this thing's trash. This thing has runs on it like it's Usain Bolt. This thing runs on it like it's the 200-meter world champion. There's a learning process when it comes to using this in general, but you know, the instructions say to apply it heavy. And you know, I just kind of went overboard with it being heavy. But there's no need to fear. I have the other set of valve covers over at the Build Garage that I can finish. The other set over at the Build Garage, I just kind of ran out of material. So the only thing I have to do is just scuff those and respray them. So let's head over to the other garage and start working over there. All right, so this is plan B. I've already sprayed this, and I didn't spray enough coverage on this. So all I'm gonna do is scuff it and respray it. So this is kind of been sitting out here for almost like a month now. This right here is gonna be on the inside of the intake valley, so nobody's gonna see that, so I really don't care. Everything else looks pretty good. You can just see this little, we'll call this peel right here, and that's just mainly because I ran out of fluid. So we're going to scuff this, and then we're going to call it a day on the polish intake. So let's have a moment of silence for the homie right here. But yeah, it's just too much upkeep, and I'm really digging how that black gloss look. So once I spray these two pieces, get that black gloss look going on this, catch the camber plates, the power steering bracket, alternator bracket. Like I said, I'm just blacking out this whole engine bay, and it's just really going to highlight how the engine bay is going to look, because the engine bay is sprayed red, all the parts black. So let's get into it. So just like with anything that you paint, preparation is key. I'm just using a Scotch-Brite pad just to kind of scuff it, just to give this stuff some kind of surface to adhere to. But I really had my gun pressure turned up pretty high, and I'm wasting a lot of material. This is only a pint that I had, and really just intake manifold and a valve cover, it almost uses up a whole pint. So I have been back to the garage, and I did lower my gun pressure a lot. And the problem that I have, you lower it too much, then you don't get the good atomization, and you run into a problem of getting some orange peel. I'm still trying to figure this out, y'all. I'm still trying to find that best gun setting for my setup to give me good coverage without allowing this to run. You know, if I have the pressure on the gun too low, there's a lot of orange peel. If I have the pressure on the gun too high, it runs. I can say once I rescuffed the intake manifold and resprayed it, it came out looking great. The valve covers, on the other hand, I'm still struggling trying to find that perfect gun setting and distance. The good thing about this on the valve covers, you won't see the runs. The top parts of the valve covers, well, really the passenger side, the passenger side looks great. The driver's side, I'm still trying to figure out. It's got some runs on it, it's got some peel on it. All right, we're about ready to spray this. Just kind of thinking about the angles I'm gonna have to come to really get this completely blacked out. So I hope I got enough material. I left the new can of Port 15 at the house. So we'll, thing I hate now is bug season. So I got bugs up in here I gotta worry about. Sorry y'all, this is annoying. All right, we'll get to spraying this. I don't have my head camera, so I'll try to get angles as best as I can. right, we're done blacking this out, so let's have a talk about it. I really like the way it laid. Have a pretty big problem, and that run right there, it's undersprayed right here, and this is like really the worst spot possible to have underspray because this part is going to be facing out towards people as they're looking at it. It is what it is. I can scuff it and respray it right here, but with this, you gotta let it fully dry, and then you can shoot another coat on it. So I think that's what we're gonna do. I think I'm gonna pack this up. I'm gonna let this dry some more, and then I'm gonna take it back home. I don't even think I have to scuff it. I'm just gonna spray this little section right here, because I still have the other valve cover to do because I ran out of fluid. So I have this guy done right here. We got some runs coming down here. So again, if I want to fix this, I can scuff it with the Scotch-Brite and just spray it, but it's got to be dry to the touch. So I probably will let this stay here, but I'll take the passenger side valve cover and I'll take the intake manifold and work those two pieces. I gotta find, this is a little bit different than I'm used to spraying, because instructions, they tell you to spray it wet, but I'm having issues as I spray today. I'm getting some runs, so it's a technique that you have to find with this, and maybe I should have practiced on some other parts before I started spraying this, but you live and you learn. Again, I'm just trying to make this car look nice. It's not a show car, so I'm still gonna fix this. We have some more pieces we have to spray, but right now I'm not gonna lie, I like the way it turns out. I like the depth of this color. Like it's kind of hard to tell because the lighting in here is kind of jacked up, but once I put this in that red engine bay, these black parts are just gonna make that engine bay pop. So the lighting in here is kind of terrible, but this is the vision. I still have a lot of stuff I have to black out. I'm going to get that brake booster. I gotta take the power steering off. Gotta take that whole bracket off. I already have the alternator bracket off. Gotta take the turbo off. Like I said, the lighting here is kind of janky, so it's kind of hard to tell how nice this is, but I'm very happy with how this is turned out. So y'all leave a comment down below. I kind of put the valve cover on there. I'm open to criticism on this. I know my man Rico, I know he's not a fan of it, but it's still all good, man. I appreciate your support. But yeah, you know, just to try to change it up, and like honestly, it's murder trying to upkeep polish on this motor for something that you drive all the time. Now, if this is a show car that I brought out maybe once a month, it would be different. But you know, when the weather's right, I drive this thing 5, 6, sometimes 7 days a week. So I originally had polished valve covers on here, and those things were just getting trashed. So I sprayed them black and just kind of kept the polished upper intake. But you know, that was just getting trashed too. So this is the direction we're going in. Am I going to fix that run over there, I don't know, honestly. It's kind of in your face, so I guess I'll do it. But outside of that, it's caster camera plates. I gotta do those. I gotta pull those off. I'm in the process of starting to detail this car. Oh, gosh, where did I put that thing? I got something that I want to do a review on, but I'm trying to remember where the heck did I put it? Oh yeah, this little thing. So, man, this little, right, it's not the strongest thing out here, but I kind of played with it a little bit. I need a better battery, but for I'm not really cutting this car. I'm just trying to, technically I am cutting, but this is powerful enough to take whatever swirl marks I have on this car out right now. It's kind of hard to tell, but I did do this panel right here, and it came out pretty good to say how weak. I don't want to call it weak, but it doesn't have like the power output like a Milwaukee does. But I'm in the process of playing around with that. I kind of touch this area up. You can see the scratches and the swirl marks. And that's just one cut. But yeah, so we're knocking this stuff out. I've got the oil pan gasket. I got to do that. I still haven't put on the other side as far as the lower control arm. So we got our work cut out for us, but we're gonna make it. I'm not worried about it. So hopefully I'll see y'all down at Ponies in the Smokies. Like I said, it's a great event. It's probably one of my favorite car shows out the whole circuit. So oh yeah, shout out to my guy Reiner. Gosh, I can't think of his full channel name, but Ponies in the Smoky is doing this King of the Smokies event this year, where it's 5 cars, and it's basically a circuit of a lot of the driving events at Ponies in the Smoky. Autocross, drag racing, it's a break-in contest, shine run, and a dyno run. And my man Reiner, I'll throw his information around here someplace, but he has a pushrod Sn95, and he's gonna represent us in this contest. I sent him a message on his page, and you know, he was just saying he's gonna hold his own on a lot of these events, but he might be outgunned on the quarter mile and the dyno challenge. Now, a lot of these cars that are in this event, I saw Predator GT500. I think I saw a Mach 1. They're pretty much all brand new cars, and he has the one built car. Now, I don't know the setup of these other people's cars. It's all speculation when I say these other guys bought, not built. And honestly, I don't know how much dyno time they have or track time they have on those brand new cars, but I think my man Reiner is going to hold his own. I think he's going to represent us fairly well. So make sure you head over to his page, give him a shout out, because that's some real good kahunas on his part to sign up for that and to compete against these newer generation Mustangs. I think he's going to give him hell, even on the quarter mile. You know, you have to have the same tire for all these events, and you know, like I said, speculation, but I think a lot of these guys, you know, they buy these brand new machines and treat them as show cars, and they don't get out there and have any seat time with them. And I think my man Reiner is definitely going to expose them on the autocross, and I think he's going to surprise them at the quarter mile. I think it's the 8th mile or quarter. I think it's the quarter mile. I think he's going to surprise him at the drag strip too. So big shout out to him. Make sure you go check out his page. And yeah, hang around. We're almost at the finish line of this. So I want to get the car out and get it tested before I put it on the trailer to head down to the ponies. So make sure you hit the bell notification. Come on back to the channel. Check out some of these videos that I'm dropping. So until next time, God bless.